almost certain to cause cascading efforts that will spill out of the region itself. This whole show is really the Israelis' affair, and American involvement is mostly just centered around what they want us to do. In
This is
practical
a
terms of
this.
how a military operation might be undertaken, this does matter. In other words, if we don't bomb the Iranians to the Israelis' satisfaction, they will handle it themselves. And the world might not take too kindly to the Israelis handling things themselves because they have been wanting to operationally use very special tools in Iran for years. And as far as scuttlebutt goes, enough old spooks have talked about it
Look
over
at
the
all
past
those
few months that it's probably
hangers.
safe to discuss at this point. But some general rumors were flying last year when the first round of strikes were being planned, which is
Right.
the quiet reason as to why I myself was so invested in monitoring that situation. Again, this is all conjecture that can't be confirmed whatsoever, so just take this with a giant grain of salt, but it may help you understand why we're doing this, the way we're doing it, and why we're doing it right now. Last year, word got out at the time that Operation Midnight Hammer was actually conducted because the Israelis threatened to detonate a nuclear device at Natanz, and thus
Hmm.
eliminate the problem of a lot of bunkers underneath a very large mountain. Trump signed off on a single sortie of B-2s because he was kind of backed into a corner with the potential operational use of a nuclear warhead in modern war, and they probably had him in other ways as well. And since no other nation on Earth would shed any tears for the Iranians being bombed, the Pentagon went ahead with the operation so as to get Netanyahu off his back and hopefully satisfy the Israelis for some time. Turns out the strikes weren't as effective as first thought, which gave the Israelis even more evidence to argue for the use of nuclear weapons, specifically at the Fort Al, Parchin, and Natanz.
So think about that. Israel threatened to use nuclear weapons against Iran. This is scary times, people.